Yes.
That's a beautiful start to a podcast. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, depending on the person, that is such a welcome sound.
Well,
Now,
I think it's just
wait.
it's a good sound.
Okay, now, okay, wait. Because I don't recognize the top of that bottle. But it's a clear liquid. No, that's brown. Is that a rum? Are you drinking rum?
I don't drink much rum. It's not my drink of choice.
Bourbon?
I hate bourbon and scotch. I'm not.
What you drinking
their
on?
cousin.
Oh, whiskey.
Yeah.
All right. So what kind of whiskey you drinking?
J Seeds. Okay. Apple cider whiskey.
You know what? Whiskey was going to be my first guess, but only because I don't know any others. So I was just going to say whiskey.
It's whiskey. Let's go back to a far, far away podcast when it got in my eye.
Yeah. That was a while ago, dude. That was a while ago. God damn.
It was a long while ago, and you've always seen me. I've been drinking whiskey.
It's been so freaking long, dude. You can't sit there and give me that bullcrap of like, oh, what have I been drinking? It's been a while, all right? People forget stuff.
I joined in like 2019, and you never drank since I've been.
Yeah,
I knew that you used to, but you've never.
That was slightly before your time, if I remember right. That was right before we started recording at Sammy's. I think it was right before that.
Probably.
Because I knew that you had drank before, but I don't think I've actually seen you drink. I don't think.
Yeah.
What was that one time? Was that in RTX, Brandon, when it was just me and you at that bar? Or was that me and Stefan? In that hotel bar?
I don't know, because I didn't drink at RTX. Well, I had a beer. I was allowed the anniversary beer.
I don't drink either.
I'm having a tough time remembering it, but I think that might have been you and me.
That might have been me and Stefan, yeah, because we shared a room, so that makes sense.
The last time Stefan and I drank was at Bonsai, and I introduced him to Apple Crown, and we mixed it with some Coke.
Yeah, that was the last time we drank. So and honestly, like if I had a vehicle, then like tomorrow might be another time where we would drink. But my vehicle situation is complicated right now. Not really complicated, just non-existent. Anyway,
it's real simple, actually.
The tires are square more than they are round.
No, it's different from there. It's been a journey. Anyway, to that I will say, welcome to episode 213 of the Cracked Brain podcast. We were gone for a week, okay, but in between that time, so many things have happened. So to introduce this podcast, I am your host, Stefan. Joining me today, they were the first ones to go and give me Apple Crown, and it has been a staple in my drinking regimen. That person is Brandon.
Cheers.
Yay.
See, there you go.
Crown is my nice sipping drink. You can just casually one glass you can nurse for like an hour.
You're not wrong, but I've got something to say on to that a little bit later. To that, I will also say, also joining us, hopping and bopping over inside his seat, little cinnamon roll himself. That is Mason over there.
Yay, guys, we're recording. I'm so happy.
You say it every freaking time.
He's full of hops.
I'm happy. I'm not full of hops. I just learned what those were, and I don't have the hops.
It's all of the hops in it.
That's like the bitterness level of beer, right? Or something, like how many hops you put in it. Something like that.
Not necessarily.
It's a grain.
Yeah.
That's the main ingredient that's fermenting.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's like hops levels, right? Like you can have like
Well,
less hops or more hops,
yes,
or
yes, there's different level. Well, it's a handshake between hops and barley.
Mm.
But depending on the ratio of those two, you will have different dynamics within your beer,
I saw that,
as
Mason,
well as your yeast,
but not a yeast infection.
I knew
Now
you were gonna
that's
say that. I
Well,
knew it.
don't set me up to say
I
something like that
wasn't.
if
I,
you know
look,
I'm gonna say it.
it's not the
Wait.
fact that I was even trying to set you up for it. It's just the fact that as soon as it came out of my mouth, I knew. I'm like, and here we go, yeast infection. I already said it.
Yeah, why does the term yeast immediately make Brandon say yeast infection? Like, why is that the first thing that comes to your head?
I mean, it's
I've been
after
going a lot of medical terms today. Okay.
after knowing Brandon for as long as I have, it's something where there's certain things that I know. Just like it's like I'm gonna say this or I'm gonna do this, and I already know the outcome. I'm not saying that happens with every single thing, but it does
It's
happen with the vast majority of them.
it's just I think about it every time. It just doesn't always come out of my mouth.
Very true. Look, it'd be the same thing if I guarantee you, if I were to go to your place now, go use the bathroom, you would make a comment about someone trying to go and shoot my dick off. All right.
I purposely keep that over the toilet just because of that.
I know you do.
Everywhere. It's got to go right over the toilet just for that whole thing.
I know you do.
What
It's-
what whole thing? What?
So
You
there's
were-
a picture of me in my Heatwave cosplay, and I'm kind of like angling down like I'm shooting, and I've got it situated on the wall so that it's pointing right as if you're peeing at the toilet, it's pointing right at your dick.
Sitting down or standing up?
Standing up.
Standing up.
Why? Why do you have that?
Because it was just there by chance, and Stefan's like made a comment of it, and so now purposely it has to be in that position.
Yeah. I'm
So-
not gonna lie. I'm not gonna
Sorry,
lie.
go ahead.
This is something where I remember making such a stink about it, not only to you like when I was there, but also on the podcast. It's now one of those where like even if you were to move into a different home, I'm fully expecting that picture to be somewhere in a bathroom. Okay. You might class it up and not go straight for the dick shot, but I know that picture will shoot something.
Oh, I rearranged like last year. I rearranged the bathroom and put up more artwork and everything, and I rearranged it so it's even better angle to shoot.
So,
Jesus.
are you telling me that like when you move, you're gonna measure the poster to your own, like your own stuff to make sure that it's actually shooting it off when you pee?
No, I'm not gonna measure them. I'm gonna eyeball it. I'm gonna stand at the urinal like I would and hold it against the wall, and then put it there.
Why?
So it's a staple of me, Mason. Just like it's all connected phrase.
So
Which
is that
every time I hear that in movies and TV shows, I'm like,
so? You gotta take down the picture, take it out of the frame, and then write on it in like a very fancy font, like a silver marker. It's all connected, and then like hang it back up, and then see like the subtitle.
no, who did I get the picture from?
Stefan's real itchy over there. Are you okay, Stefan? You got allergies?
He's
Good.
He's smelling his middle
Good.
finger.
Good.
Why? Why did you have to put it like that?
Well,
Reasons, Mason, just reasons.
I think there was something else above it.
You can see your bathroom from your office chair.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Look, Mason, watch this. I can see my bathroom. I mean,
I can't. Oh. That reminds me of a story. When I was younger for Boy Scouts, we wanted to do this like what's the different words for like the dog sled? But like the actual sled. We did this competition where we had to make the sled, but we had to hike up to this area, so we did like snow hiking for scouts. we had our cabin, but there was an outhouse, and we didn't want to travel in the winter, so we just opened up the window and peed out, so we could just look from our bed where the bathroom was.
Question.
Well, just everyone went.
No. So that means you were standing shoulder to shoulder with other people.
No, we did it one at a time.
Okay, all right. That's a bit better, because honestly, the way that I for some reason was imagining this is you were standing shoulder to shoulder with someone, just going like, all right, guys, go, and you're sitting there like we're all idiots, all right. You have your
See,
dick
I
in
was
your
thinking
hand
that same
and there's
thing.
snow. Like you're gonna
Oh.
either write your name or do something stupid with it.
It was
just
was all yellow ice in the morning when we got out. So, but if we were impatient, we had to go. We would pee in a 64-ounce bottle of Gatorade.
Yeah, I've done that before many times.
And I learned I could
Neat.
hold a lot of stuff in my bladder that time.
You can hold about
That's-
64 ounces.
That's
No, it was about 32, but they said you could only hold 16, and I proved them wrong.
Now, here's what I'm gonna tell you, Brandon.
Yo,
you need to work on phrasing. When you said I can hold a lot of things in my bladder, that means multiple items, and just on sheer. I don't even know what I'm gonna say from there. Multiple things other than liquids. So what else are you trying to hold in, around, or on top of your bladder?
And how long does it have to be for you to do that? Like,
I'm not
is there a
inserting
science?
stuff in up my penis. Okay, that's what the doctors do.
That's a checkup.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
a rough checkup.
No, my first kidney stone was 8 millimeters big, so it was stuck in my bladder.
I forget. You mean your urethra?
No, it was stuck in my bladder.
Oh.
Because it goes from the kidney to the bladder, and I couldn't pass it, so they had to go up with a basket and get it, and then
Is it Jeff on Rooster Teeth who made that joke forever ago when he was freaking about like you don't shove a stick inside another stick because he had the same like kidney stone problem? Am I remembering that right?
I cannot remember, but why are we talking about this?
Is this much weirder than the last episode?
I barely remember the last episode, and I can tell you right now that we were not talking about sounding through kidneys. All right,
we were talking about being able to make more babies without making more babies with Caden. I think that was the last episode. Remember, it was an all guys episode.
We talked about a vasectomy.
Yeah.
That's God damn it, Mason.
That's what I said.
Mason, they don't put anything up your stick for a vasectomy. They go straight to the basket.
I know, but the basket.
But the fact that he was talking about how they were scraping on the side, kind of.
Yeah.
Whoops.
But I'm doing it. I'm doing it this off season.
Yeah.
Are you on season right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? What does that mean? Like hunting season? Like Bugs Bunny style?
Yeah, Stefan, we can say that.
No, I will not say that. I absolutely will not say
it's
that.
It's hunting season.
What does that mean? What are you talking about? You're not even the one who lives in the middle of nowhere for hunting season.
Fuck you.
Yay.
It's just my. We're not talking about this. God damn it! Oh fucking hell!
Off-season.
I will admit I am probably going to need to. I'm probably going to need to go and start that process now, because there's a good chance that I will not have health insurance in January. So
Oh
Oh,
no.
yeah,
Yeah,
just
I gotta get health insurance this next run around so I can do this.
yeah. So I'd say for my side, just read between the lines. There you go.
there's which lines? There's the one between your pinky and your ring, the ring in
Fucking
your
hell.
middle. That
I
This
messed
made
up. I
things
hit it
worse.
all four. It's supposed to be three.
I was
Read
about to
between the
say.
lines.
I was about to say. So
That's an old '90s joke.
you're not wrong. And it should
Yay,
stay there.
90s.
It absolutely should stay there. How have y'all been in the last week that we have not done the podcast?
I've been good,
Mason's
I've
been
been
good.
stressed as hell.
but why?
I've been
fuck.
investigating a technician of
Sorry, Stefan.
sabotaging my my fleet vehicles.
What have they done?
Well, it first started by having knife marks in the passenger seat, and the seatbelt started being cut. Then it turned into the top radiator hose started having holes. Then it turned into the tire was flat, and they drove off and destroyed the rim and tire. Then it turned into the gear shift was sticking and not moving. Then it turned into the starter was not working because the fuse was pulled and the positive and negative terminals were ripped out.
Okay, so question. The technician's vehicles, do they take these home?
Nope.
So, why does that person still work for you? Because evidently that is that's what, defacing and
Don't have concrete evidence.
you don't
that he
kind
did
of with
Oh,
this
he's
many
already. We're
occurrences.
pretty much mostly. He's already on edge. If he doesn't show up on time, he doesn't work that day.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. Like with this many occurrences, and it's something where y'all just, it's like there's the, I get the fact that there's the possibility of, okay, well, this is just one of the most unlucky people in the world. But after that much damage to company property,
So let's just say over the past 4 months, and it's just like you don't notice it, but it's like he drove the vehicle the day before. We rotate vehicles. We don't keep the same one. But it's quite interesting. It's like, wait a minute, that's like we were discussing, and like we don't have any concrete proof that he actually did it.
You've got some angry raccoons, Brandon. That's a bad
we
raccoon problem.
We don't hung raccoons. So
look, I look at that whole situation, and if I'm just gonna say, if as a business owner, if I were to have that sort of consistent type of errors happen, that person would no longer be working for me. Personally.
yeah, I think we're just waiting for like an actual, like, we know he did it.
Fuck that. We live in a state where you don't need to give a reason.
I know, but just like for other things and whatnot. So, I don't know. He almost. Yeah, I think my boss chickened out last minute of firing him like a couple weeks ago. So I don't know.
I mean, I can kind of get that. Look, you guys have heard me talk about some of the people that I work with, and just it's now to the point where it's not even if I could make changes, I would. I'm just I'm past that entire thing. I'm just like, and I'm done. I'm done.
You need to throw a wrench across from the other aisle. I was like, and when he asked, you just say, "Oh, a customer was just throwing stuff."
Forget that. I've actually been looking for reasons to walk out.
Just look at the door.
I see, and that's the thing of just like, so for anyone that isn't familiar, and I'll be getting to why this little preemptive comment is relevant. I do have another job over at an auto parts store in the town I live, and it went from me being able to stand working there and things like that to now being like, you know what, I no longer want to be here at all. It's one of those where the stars have not aligned financially enough to be able to just quit on the spot, but they're pretty damn close, or at least enough to make me go like, you know what, I'll roll the dice. All right, I live in a shit box, I'll see what I can make work. So,
I'm going
Yeah,
to
it's like,
imagine that a car drove through the auto parts store, and that's the problem. He knocked over a lot of shelves, got to change out some stuff.
you're completely wrong, but I love your creativity.
Is this the same vehicle that struck someone?
What are y'all
The vehicle came back for revenge? Is that what you're
Fuck.
talking about?
Fuck you guys.
Brandon, is that what you're saying?
No,
What, one
it was
strike
coming
wasn't
to
enough?
finish it was coming to finish the job.
Goddamn Christine, the sequel just from a VW rather than a big old truck.
It's like the worst horror movie ever. Like a car constantly chasing somebody trying to...
Mason, have you never seen Christine?
No, that's a movie?
That's an actual movie.
Oh.
Like a big like a big semi literally starts killing people. And I don't mean hey
Wait,
like
hold on. Is that
or no,
Mark
no.
Hamill's second film?
wait, that's not Christine. Is that Christine? I think I
don't
might
know,
be
but I
mixed-
know what you're talking about. That's
No.
Mark Hamill's film, right?
Okay. I'm getting two
I think it might be called Christine.
well
But
no
it's where
okay.
the freaking semi is hunting this guy.
No. See, I was getting Christine. They're both killer vehicle movies. There's Christine that is it's an older car, like a classic car
Oh, okay.
that goes
I
and
think
starts
I've heard
killing.
that one.
And then I was getting mixed up with Maximum Overdrive? And that's the one where it's a big old semi with the Green
Maximum
Goblin
Overdrive?
on the
Ooh.
front of the truck.
Wait, I
That
don't
does sound
remember a
kinda
Green
cool, actually.
Goblin.
Yeah,
Goblin.
go look it up.
I am.
It's crazy stuff. Like I
That
can't
sounds
remember.
kind of cool, actually.
86, year I was born, bitches.
Yeah. So
Stephen
that
King.
yeah.
Wait,
Well-
Green Goblin. This isn't the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, I figured it wasn't. But
There's
yeah.
another one that is chasing. I swear, this one's got Emilio Estevez.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this movie's absolute shit, but it's awesome.
I swear there was another one, and it goes through it's chasing him in the desert type thing.
I don't
I
know.
swear this is one of Mark Hamill's first films.
I don't know. It's I look at I kind of
Gosh,
remember
so
most
much.
of the horror movies that I see because they're traumatizing to me. But yeah, I do not remember that one at all. That's another thing. I've watched now a couple of horror movies. I don't like the fact that part of my brain is now enjoying horror movies. I still freak the fuck out. I really do. I legit scream. All right, almost piss myself. But I'm actually starting to kind of enjoy them. This is bad.
So we could do Scary Stefan month? We
Fuck
can bring it back?
No.
What if we play, we have a setup where someone's driving the whole time, and so, you're in the backseat playing?
I don't know if that makes me feel better. I
That'd
really
be
don't.
sick.
We'll
Right.
tie a red balloon to the back of the trunk so you'll occasionally see flash.
You go to hell. You absolutely go to hell, Mason. All right, I can't.
Yay.
No. You can suck many. Just forget that.
Yes,
No.
we need to do this. Maybe not
no.
this year.
Well,
2
I
years
mean,
from now.
we'll see, because it's one of those where even though that we didn't do anything for Scare Stefan month last year, I don't think we did anyone for the year before that either.
The movie
Nope.
I'm thinking of is called Duel. I think.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, Duel. This is
I
it.
I get the feeling that this next year we might not be anywhere close to as regular with other content, but we got to do something. I don't know. I'm kind of getting that itch up my ass about doing something.
We can go
Why?
to
So,
Why does
Nightmare
it
on
have to be up
13th.
your butt?
fuck
Nope.
you. All right.
Mm-mm.
Scatman.
Yeah, loads of it, dude. I swear to God, like I told you I was kind of watching horror movies, but that's at my own home with my security blanket and pillow. All right, the door's locked, and me just like, okay, I'm huddled. I'm a semblance of safe.
Can I
Okay,
start
and
recommending?
shut up. I watch them during the day. All right, the sun needs to still be up for hours after the movie ends. All right,
I want to recommend some horror movies to you.
like which ones? What are you talking about?
Some indie ones, not well known, like Devour
Why does this sound familiar? Why am I thinking small creepy like creepy crawly things?
and American Mary.
I don't know about that. Fuck you.
What? What? Did you look it up?
Yeah, I did.
Which one? Devour or American
Yeah.
Mary?
No, Devour.
Jensen Ackles.
That
It is a great and what's her bucket who's playing Ahsoka?
here's my thing. I can't do supernatural stuff. I really can't. Like I no, like straight up I can't. Like ghosts, demons, all that kind of stuff, like for some reason it gets in my head, and I will I straight up
Okay.
will for weeks.
Well, how
like,
about American Mary?
Not be good.
American Mary.
What is that one?
It's
Okay.
about this girl who's going to medical student, and something happens, and she drops out, and she picks up a new career.
Oh, okay. So what? She just going killing people? Like
Just dancing in the rain, just
like straight up.
You
If
have
she's
to
going
watch it.
around killing people, like I could. Okay, this might be one that I'd probably go and do. You know, like I said, like if it's weird. Like again, serial killer type stuff, I might be able to handle that. But the moment it starts going like I see, I've got weird. I wasn't Catholic, but I got weird demon fear. All right, so like
Demons are scary.
hell yeah, they are, dude. No, can't do it. Can't do it.
I can't get it believable for me. I don't know why, but every time I watch like demon stuff, it just doesn't. Like it doesn't.
Mason
says it hooks into me.
Mason,
Like I don't.
You watch Demon Slayer. That's not the same thing.
Well, no. Like, what's that one movie with I've seen it like a million times. It's the one. Geez, where's my sister when I need her? She is a scary movie big fan.
Poltergeist?
Conjuring. I think it's Conjuring. I've seen Conjuring.
Is one of the best scary movies. It is literally frightening.
My sister loves that movie so much she'll watch it like once a month, and to me it's just not scary. Like I don't know why it doesn't sink its fangs into me. I've watched it in the dark. I've watched it in the middle of the night.
The music that goes on and the coloring that really reaches into people's brains, it really makes it in depth, is that neutral gray and dark gray that really penetrates. And then you see a couple of the lights, yellow lights that are throughout the film. But the music is really what goes in, that sinks in, helps tie it all together. It is very well directed.
The thing that always gets my sister's favorite part about that movie is where the demon like full on possesses. I don't know how spoilery I can get, but like when that scene when that person is trying to kill the little girl, like that's the thing that gets my sister into like crying tears, scared, and for some reason it just doesn't hook its fangs into me. I don't know why. I just don't. It seems like unbelievable to me, but I don't think that's the right word, but I can't think of a better word. Like it just doesn't.
Improbable.
like I believe in supernatural stuff, but not in that way. If that makes sense. Like I don't know what it is, but like all my sisters love scary movies for some reason. I don't know why, but none of them can handle Silence of the Lambs. For that one's just too scary for all of them.
That's so
Hello,
good
Clarice.
though.
And I think that one might be my favorite scary movie because it just seems more.
That one's not really
probable, I
scary.
guess.
It's not scary. It's more thriller.
It's but yeah, they see it as like genuine scary horror. I need to practice my pronunciation of that word. Horror.
Horror.
No. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Identity is a great thriller movie.
Is that the one with that guy who has the multiple personalities? And like one of them's a woman?
It's the motel. It's the one where like all these guests are checking in the motel and it's raining.
Oh, no, I don't know.
I watched that way back when. That one's good.
That one's there's good. Been a meme popping back up of it.
Didn't that had John Cusack in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was such a good movie. Oh,
favorite. I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
I think you have. Mason.
No, he might not have. But like I said, it's like there's a very big difference between a thriller and like an actual horror movie. Like I don't do well with horror movies at all, and there's a very interesting line that gets crossed. However, a thriller, I love a thriller because they're more mystery than anything else. So, yeah.
Is that the one with the guy sneaking up to the house and there's like the two big guard dogs and he like pulls out a steak? No. Okay, I don't know.
This one is all in a motel that's off in the off the beaten path of the road, and people just keep on getting stranded there and then dying there. And
you're seeing all their different vantage points.
Yeah.
I have actually read Dracula. Really cool. Dracula is really cool, but I haven't.
The steak, because I said Dracula.
Okay.
Oh, that's why you said Dracula? I thought you were saying
because you said steak.
I thought you were saying the movie Stefan was talking about was like Dracula. I thought that's why you said it.
I love Gary Oldman Dracula.
I haven't actually seen it.
Oh, I think it might still be on Netflix.
I do want to watch Nosferatu too.
You don't need to.
I really want to.
How many times are you going to say 2?
You can.
I really want 3.
I like long ago, I put in my language also or as well because I got so sick of saying 2 because it's so confusing with the number 2.
In addition to.
Yeah. No, you just said 2.
Yeah, you're right. I did.
I said as well, also.
You know what you got stuck in my head, Brandon? You got stuck in my head the whole like year thing where you're sick of people saying 2022. It's just say 22.
Just 22.
Like I always say 2022, but every time I say it now, I'm like, oh yeah, Brandon.
I say 22 to customers and they get confused.
Yeah, it's not the 19th century. It's not about to be World War I. Come on, Brandon.
The people I'm talking to are like 80 years old.
Yep.
That's how it is.
Okay. I got shit that I need to talk about. Okay.
Yay.
First of all,
did you bring toilet paper?
We'll get fucking.
All right, we're going to get lucky tonight.
What?
What
does toilet paper have to do with?
No, because you said we're going to get fucking.
Oh, that makes a little more sense.
I am doing a podcast with the 2 most psychotic people of our entire group.
Are you sure about that? I think there's some other people who are more psychotic than me, including Brandon.
Different types of psychotic.
It's different kind of psychotic.
Let's dip into making psychosis. He is probably the cute and cuddly murderer. You know,
I'm not. That's incorrect.
He kills you with kindness.
No, because what happens with every single serial killer that they get caught And then they start interviewing the neighbors and family members. It's like, oh my God, we never would have guessed. He was so normal and whatnot. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if Brandon or I start killing people, it's a little out of left field, but people could be all like, I can kind of get it. Mason, you start going on a killing rampage and no one's going to see it coming. Absolutely no one. All right. Or you're getting found out at the first time and it's just like, you know what? We kind of figured. All right, you're way too nice. You're way too. You're hiding bodies. No one has a haircut like this. It is not killing people.
Wait, why is this a killer's haircut?
I mean,
wait, where'd that leap come from?
Mason, I'm not gonna ruin you while we're recording the podcast.
Wait, but this is always my haircut. I just kind of, I don't know, put it over to the side, I guess.
I get it,
just
Mason.
Comb it out.
I get it.
All I need
Mason.
is like a cow's lick right here, which I often have.
It's not making things better.
Why with the murder?
Moving on. Anyway, so
toilet paper.
Yeah. Fuck it. Why not? Toilet paper. All right. Before this, Mason brought up a very interesting conundrum, and we're gonna hash it out right now. So, Mason, would you like to go and present your question to the entire audience?
I was half joking, and now I feel bad that I made you stray from the stuff you wanted to talk about.
Fuck it, just do it.
So, I don't know if I'm pretty sure these are everywhere. But like when you go into a public bathroom, they have like this thin sheets that you can like put over the toilet seat so that you don't directly sit on the seat. And I've been questioning lately, do those actually do anything? Like, are those... I'm pretty sure they're just a scam at this point. Because I still use it every time just because it's second nature at this point, but it doesn't have a lot of questions.
For the next little bit while I'm talking, shut the fuck up. All right.
I'm not going to say anything. I'll wait for my Brandon facts after it, but I do have input before Brandon facts.
I fucking hate you so much. Here's what I will say is that of the sanitary options, it's not the worst thing that you could do. However, it's basically it's paper that has already been sitting inside the bathroom when everything has already been existing and breeding and swirling in the bathroom already. So it's kind of one of those where it's like, hey, I'm gonna put this protective layer over on the toilet that's going to stop my butt from touching the nasty surface. Unfortunately, it's got shit all over it too. So you're just trading like a shit plastic piece to like shit paper. Okay, you're still putting your butt over on the essence of feces and whatever else has been going around over there. Okay, well, so if I were to tell you if it's more sanitary, no, not more sanitary. It's just another step to make you slightly more uncomfortable with shitting in public.
Well, because like I was sorry, real quick, Brandon, because I was always under the impression that the purpose was that people have stuff on their butt cheeks. Like I don't know if it's like diseases or like what's
shit
going
are you
on.
At wiping?
But like I was always thinking, like, how many people are like covering their butt cheeks to the point where we need to start like protective film paper in all public bathrooms with the exception of the airport? Like, what's going on with that?
Okay, no, Brett, shut the fuck up.
I'm not saying anything.
I could also think of it this way. Imagine like outhouses, all right? When like you get that little bit of like, it's like you get that little bit of like, oh god, it's moss and fungus over inside there, and like that would be something where you don't necessarily want to go and put your cheeks right over on that. I could see that as being another possibility, but I'm telling you right now, like again, it by your standards, you know, people have stuff all over their back ends. To that, I will sit there and say, like, again, how shit are you at wiping? Okay, it's one of those where I get it. There's some people that do not wipe that well. There's also some people that do not wipe that don't wash their own butt crack. These are two things that are wrong with human society. Okay, first of all, learn how to wash your butthole. All right, we've already been over this. Wash them. Okay, from that. Shut up, Mason. All right, from there, if you have stuff on your butt cheeks and you need another protective layer for the procedure of pooping, there's more wrong to this equation than there is right. Okay, so maybe fix that part first and then come back around to if you should put paper on the top of the toilet. Okay,
because like all the problems originate from the bottom of the valley, which is your butt. But then you have the two giant mountains of your butt cheeks that are actually touching the seat. So, I mean, you got to get up hiking two mountains in order to touch contact with contact, right?
You need to stop.
Or explosive diarrhea.
You need to stop talking about the butt cheeks as mountains that need to be traversed.
Hey, some of us have flat butts, like the flat plains of Kansas.
I mean, I kind of get that. And there's some people that want to traverse these mountaintops to go and get to the valley that's in between. But that's not one that I like that I feel that we need to talk about right now. That's not what it meant. There's some other mountains that we could talk about. All right, that have a valley that is very comfortable. Okay, ain't no valley low enough. All right, so amazing. But that particular one that was in the previous conversation, things. Anyway, Brandon, you have something to say on this topic.
Yes, please do.
Up, Mason.
Well, I was just saying. Well, like, it does help because the worst thing about sitting on a public toilet is doing it immediately after someone else did and it's warm.
Ghost cheeks. That's what that's called.
At some airports, they have the thing where they have the plastic around it and it circulates after every person uses it. You ever been to one of those airports?
Yeah.
I have.
I think
my first experience was like 11 years ago. I always saw it and I was like, oh, let's go try it. I was in Chicago and I'm like, I gotta go check it out at the bathroom because I know at Chicago they have it. And I just sat and just waved my hand over the thing and it was like, and I was amazed.
Great. But did it enhance the experience? Not the wow factor.
Oh, yeah. It provided me entertainment for like 10 minutes. It wasn't that busy. I wasn't holding anyone up on the stall, so I kept doing it.
All of a sudden, Brandon just sitting there. He sees it. He's like, this is it. This is it. This is how I'm spending waiting for my flight. Posting up just chips.
You know what? I should have brought snacks in the stall.
No one needs shit snacks.
Well, let's just put it this way. I was drunk at the time, too.
This explains a lot. All right.
So I got drunk at the bar waiting for the flight, and I was like, let's go check out the bathrooms.
No, there's no way you were that coherent. Knowing you, Bryce, we're going.
No, it was before I got that much drunk. So I was going to go visit my daughter, so it was like I wasn't that drunk. Okay.
Fine.
You didn't answer the question.
Go ahead.
What's the question?
Sorry, Stefan. Go ahead. You go first.
Nope. Go.
You didn't answer the question. Does it actually work? Does it actually do anything? I thought you had some Brandon facts you were going to throw.
Oh, I've got Brandon facts. Okay.
Yeah, tell me these things.
I was holding off to the end of the subject. Are we ready for Brandon facts about the toilet seat covers?
Like, what's the worst possible, like, problematic of a toilet seat that you could still sit on it without, like, needing a janitor to come in?
No. Let's just put it this way. Okay.
Yeah, Brandon facts go.
Neutrogena and Clean and Clear used to sell oil wiping pads. Do you remember those, Stefan? They don't do them anymore, but they
I wonder
used to
why.
have these packages of a square of just like a thin piece of paper type thing that you would wipe over your face and it would collect the oil.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
It's the exact same thing as those toilet paper seat covers or the seat covers. So if you're ever in an issue at the airport, you could use those toilet seat covers to blotch the oil off your face.
No, okay. Stop right there.
I'm not wrong.
That we were talking about how this enhanced the toilet experience. What you gave us was a caveat. All right, you gave us the material and alternate uses. All right, how many people are going to sit on the toilet, see that, turn around? I gotta go and wipe up some blackheads. How many people are doing that?
I learned the tip. No, I learned the tip from Alpha M. He is a male stylist / groomer / very thing.
Again, it's I get that. What I'm saying is the actual use of it. All right, no one's going inside the bathroom, sitting there with crater face all over their mug, looking at that, going like, you know what, I gotta write myself out, and sitting there and swiping all that. And I'm gonna tell you what else is going on. If all of a sudden you have a mysterious form of doggone anal acne, okay, and now you're sitting over there putting that down, going like, this is for medicinal purposes only. All right, and it's like, oh, are you worried about the sanitization of the seat? No, all right, I got the bumps on my butthole. All right, that's something where like there's more wrong going there than right. So
Stefan,
again,
Stefan, the toilet seat cover. Do you know there's a part of it that you break off? You know that middle part?
I never have to. You just let that sucker flap.
You can rip it off and go.
Why would you? Why would you? Brandon, like why would how many
Look at this
how much bacteria do you think is on that? Like, look, I got messed up by looking over at the after image of a duck. Like here's something. Never have friends that are nurses, okay? Because they will fuck up everything that you know about the world. Okay, they showed me a video of like what the new jet dryers and stuff like that for like washing your hands and whatnot. Yeah, like they showed me what that can actually do with the bacteria over in your hands. It's so bad. It's a whole lot better to just, I'm gonna tell you straight up, just wash your hands. Do that, call it a day. Okay.
In elementary, we had that rolling towel that recycled because it was only 6 feet long. You remember that, or is that before your guys' time?
No, I remember that. All right.
I've seen pictures of it.
Oh!
I've never seen one in person.
That was probably the worst thing because you go around and it was still wet.
Yeah, because you can tell the
and it was
person
always this white and blue stripes that went around it, and you'd pull it, and it was literally like 6 feet long. But it was a big old box. You'd make it think that it was a big thing, but no.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, like I think I messed more of those up and whatnot because I just sit there like. Rah, rah. Like I've got nothing better to do. This doggone terry cloth towel. It's just
wait. Hold on. You had nothing better to do in the bathroom, and you were giving me shit about the plastic toilet seat cover show?
I was just as stupid as any other like little like 3rd grade, 4th grade kind of that's the difference, Brandon. I did all this shit when I was still prepubescent. All right.
This technology didn't exists when I was pre-pubescent with an automatic toilet seat cover rotating machine.
Yeah, but the doggone shit paper did.
I shit in the toilet. Actually, I had people
God
in my
damn it.
elementary that shit in the urinal.
Look, we all had some weird people that did interesting things. Look, I remember a person that used to lick the toilet cakes. All right,
Ugh.
yeah, it was a whole doggone thing.
Are they still alive?
That's a good.
Did they
question.
die from some sort of illness?
At least they didn't bite it.
Know.
So
They didn't
Brandon,
bite it, did they? Or was that just in a movie?
Oh, they did bite it?
They got the idea from a movie. Because the movie
I know
said,
that's in a movie.
Mints. Okay, and then they had an idea.
Was that from Elf?
I don't remember what movie.
I remember it was also from Gone Home or Going Home or something.
It's been a few movies, but yeah, it's a whole
Dumb and Dumber,
thing.
maybe? I don't think that's in Dumb and Dumber.
No, but it might be in something like Dumb and Dumber. I don't know.
Is it called a urinal cake?
Yeah, urinal cakes. So,
Brandon, if you were going to the bathroom and you saw somebody had made a dookie on the seat, could you just put the paper on the seat and sit down with full protection?
You back out. It's just because it doesn't matter what you do. Once you apply the weight of your fat ass, it squishes it out and it goes out of the seams, you know?
Yeah.
And then it goes all over your pants.
Look,
are your pants on the side of the toilet? Isn't there usually like a hole in the front of the toilet where your pants are? Is it Squeezing Forward? Which is a terrible band name. Hold on.
No, Brett. No. Take your early recommendation is a horrible band name.
No.
Don't. No. Here's what I will also say on the matter. Brandon, you need to get over the feeling of insecurity with the warm top to the toilet. Okay. Like,
well, a warm, wet one is worse.
Okay, yeah, you're right. A warm, wet one is bad. Okay, and it's one of those where there's some major travesties that go on in the men's bathroom because there's so many. Why is there always a wet puddle? Why is there always a goddamn pee puddle? All right,
because they think they're longer than they really are.
But like, I've never missed that bad. All right,
because you don't have a short one.
Well, I mean, it's just fucking normal, okay? But it's one of those where, like, I've never had, like, again, you can just sit there and, like, lightly aim it, and you're good to go. There's the amount of times that I'm sitting there going, like, it's not just like, oh, well, it's just, like, right there at the bottom. You could sit there, stand right up against, like, right towards the urinal at an appropriate distance, okay, and turn around, and you'll still have pee behind you. And you're sitting there going like, how? How did it get? Like, how?
There are a lot of people that don't hold it while they pee.
I get that, but how many people are slinging rope and just like fucking fire hydrant?
You've seen like a hose, you turn it on and you're not holding on, it's sitting there flapping all over the place.
What's wrong with your dick?
Well, nothing, because I'm holding it and shooting it.
Then what kind of people do you know that are sitting there fire hosing it that don't have control over a goddamn little piece of...
you. That's been a discussion about with some of my friends is like, do you hold yours or you just pull it out of the zipper to let it fly?
I don't let it fly. I do the slight bit of support on the edge of the pants.
Like the only way that would work if you open it up and just let it fly, if it's like microscopic where it has no way to flex.
Or you're longer and all get out, and it's just one of those where you don't even care at that point. You're just a big ball
if
of
it's
pride.
Long,
and
it's
just
gonna sit and flop like a fire hose.
How strong is your stream? All right. Like, I'm gonna
Pretty darn strong. I could fill up a 32-ounce Gatorade
that's
bottle.
capacity. That's not pressure. All right, it's two different things. Look, it's one of those
Or is
where
it?
go
Is
ahead.
it thin? Is that the problem?
No, my dick is not thin. That's too big of a hole to insert it.
Of course, there was
Pressure.
splashback. Do you see the
If you
size
got
of this
good-
nozzle?
If you've got good pressure, your prostate's probably pretty good. If you've got no pressure, it's probably just dribbling out of the front, you know?
That, or you've just had sex.
No, it's because you had sex, and it's like you got that blockage of leftover semen, and then you're pushing, and then it's just pulling up, and then it just explodes like a zit, and then it's
What?
all.
You're not wrong. Again, but you're sitting there doing this, like.
No, I've got my hands holding it, just like a fireman. I'm not like the rookie.
Look, I'll at least admit to this. I have been surprised over on a couple of occasions where all of a sudden, like, aiming down over at the toilet after that specific type of event, and all of a sudden it's like, and why?
Just because there's something caught in there and then shooting it off stream.
So if I have this right, out of an hour of discussion, what we've accomplished is that the paper things do nothing, and all of America is getting really lucky, and that's why there's pee behind you when you're peeing at the urinal. That's what I think I understand here.
No, realistically, they're shooting at a concave thing, and they don't understand. Like it's the whole thing of why some bars put a fly. They paint a fly on the urinal because that is the
What?
price. Yeah,
I've never
you
seen
can
that.
go to restaurants and other things. Like if you ever see artwork in the urinal, and this is another reason why they have urinal cakes. But if you pee and hit that certain location, because men are just naturally, if they see something in there, they're gonna pee at it. Just like when you're at the golf course and just at the driving range hitting the golf balls, and there's a guy collecting it, and everyone's trying to hit him.
You're a degenerate. You're an absolute degenerate.
But that location where they paint something is geometry. That means if you hit it in that spot, it's gonna splash around and not go out of the urinal.
Okay, now I do have a question. All right.
Yes.
How many of you guys ever, like, when using the toilet, are ever going, like, toilet or urinal when you're peeing, are ever going, like, straight down? Because I'm one of those rim shot people. Okay, like, I'm trying A, not to make a ton of sound, and B, like, I hate the splashback. Okay,
Yeah.
So it's one of those where, like, when you're going jets into the water, you get that splashback, but if you know how to, like, hit it just at the right angle on the side, no splashback. All right. So that's, and like, like, here's the bad part is this is, oh God. So with growing up as a religious person, I'll just say religious, and wearing suits every weekend, it's one of those where most suits have that little water beading technology to them, and have for a while, and nothing was worse than going to the bathroom, just like sitting there trying to go and like just go and like pee, and then come back out and you've got driblets. All right. So that's where I learned, like, I can't be having this. All right.
Yep.
So I won't say that I've mastered the dripless pee, but damn it, like, it is something where I go for as little splashback and as little beads as possible. And that's how I do it. Rimming it.
Growing up,
I do the
here's
same,
the problem I had. Here's the problem I had with those suits, okay? You try and avoid those driblets, but then you go to the sink and you turn it on. High pressure as can be right there, and you get it on you.
How
No matter, so you
bad
have the
was
driblets no matter what.
Like, okay, don't get me wrong. I know the sinks you're talking about. My Kingdom Hall growing up. Yes, I was Jehovah's Witness, y'all. My Kingdom Hall growing up, like, never had that problem. Never had that problem. However, anytime we would have conventions over at like big old assembly halls or convention centers and stuff like that, always had that problem. There's not a single and what the, oh god, why does every convention bathroom smell like 10 years of stale piss? All right, you know that they wash them.
Because
You know
you
that
have
they wash
people like me who probably drink all day using it.
I'm gonna tell you right now, like Jehovah's Witnesses, like we can drink. We can drink. But at the same time, like on a warm day, you pass into the bathroom and it's like, okay, guys, and this is a great day. We've been talking about the
And another reason why people use urinal cakes.
The urinal cakes don't help. Look,
You use the cheap ones, they don't.
look,
You get the minty pink ones.
urinal cakes do not stand a chance when it comes over to 67 plus, like 67-year-old plus men. All right. 80-year-old men have some of the most vile smelling pee on this planet. All right. I don't know what
are
it
you
is.
doing
Like,
hanging out with 80-year-old men in the
God, my
the
goddamn
bathroom?
grandpa. All right. Like, straight up. It's one of those where, like, I'm going to tell you right now. All right. An 80-year-old man's pee is damn near like acidic to like horrific proportions. Like that, like I honestly, here's the way it should go: alien blood, 80-year-old man pee, hydrochloric acid. All right.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Can you have alien pee as the title?
I don't know if I can or not.
Because I'm a scat man.
God damn. Oh, this is
So
bad.
can I get a fly painted on my normal toilet right where the perfect
Go do it yourself. Go do it yourself.
I don't know what the measurements are.
Look, Mason.
Can you look up the measurements to where paint a fly?
How about this? Drain all the water out of your doggone toilet. Go and grab go get like some really good paint and whatnot, especially a paint that won't dry out, like won't fade over in water. Put a thumbprint over at the back where you got to. All right, hit the thumbprint. There you go. You don't need a fly. Just need something.
I have one question before we finish, okay? Before the podcast, Mason went to go grab a root beer.
Yes.
He has not been drinking root beer this podcast.
Yeah, I have.
That is not the bottle you've been drinking of. It has had a green label.
That was water. That was water in a I put water in soda bottles.
He has been drinking out of that the entire podcast, and he went to go get a root beer.
Well, one was water, one was root beer.
Did you not notice that, Stefan?
We've been over this subject in the past that all the time Mason will put other liquids in soda bottles. It makes no goddamn sense.
I think it was with Candace.
Shut the fuck up, Mason.
I think that was with Candace. Maybe that's why Brandon's so surprised.
Yeah,
this is just water.
Okay, if you're watching the video, he was not drinking out of root beer. It's been a green bottle, and I got very confused.
Again, I get your
he's got
confusion.
the root beer now.
I shared it months ago, and then Mason did what he did, and now we live in the world that we do. Okay,
look,
so
I tried to get the plastic water bottles that you and Candace told me about. I tried it, and they break. They combust when I'm at work, and I gotta pick up a freaking 80-pound bag of concrete. I put that against my chest, and the water bottles in my pocket just explode. Doesn't matter if they're bought from the dollar store or Target.
what sort of microwave ability do you have to your chest that doggone water is bursting forth?
I'm real hot. Yay.
Well, that's coming up over on our time. To that, like I said, thank you guys for joining us for this episode. Look forward in the next couple of weeks as we get closer to FanX. I will tell you all right now, my my voice acting panel got approved. So
Ooh.
if you've been to it, only the people most likely that went over to Level Up have actually been through that panel. But this time I will have a guest there for it, so look forward to that.
Who's the guest?
I'll tell you guys later.
Okay.
I'll tell you guys later.
It's not me, is it?
You guys will find out at the
I'll tell you guys later.
convention.
Mason, what part of "I'll tell you later" do you mean? Did you not get?
I don't
will
know.
tell you
It's
later.
not later yet.
I will tell you later. So
Yay.
for that, yeah, like definitely check back in the next few weeks as that comes up. Anything else that you guys want to update people with?
I'm not wearing any pants.
Damn it, Brandon! Why don't you tell people about your soap?
Is that why you're not wearing any pants? Because of your soap?
What? Why are we
Oh.
talking about my soap? I
Promote
don't know.
yourself.
Fall sensor coming out. If you want to use the promo code CrackBrain, you can save 25% off your order at mantomansoap.com, which is sponsored by Woodpecker Cosplay. But get the goddamn best bar of soap you will ever use in your life. That's mantomansoap.com, not mantoman.com, as Mason likes to type in and gets mad while he can't he orders the wrong thing. But men, you guys are using the wrong stuff in your life. Use something natural, use something good for your skin, use something that's not causing you the breakout, that's giving you a good, clean feeling in the shower and outside, and people can smell it, and you'll just glow. You'll feel better about your day. mantomansoap.com.
1,000%. As someone that has switched over to man soap for the last year and a half, almost 2 years.
But yeah, I just had my 2-year anniversary.
Yeah, it's
hey, good job.
It's one of those where straight up, we all joke and all that kind of stuff right now. Like, I'm telling you guys right now, Brandon is a son of a bitch. All right, and I love this man to death. Dude also makes fantastic soap. All right. I normally get dragon something. Why am I forgetting?
Dragon's blood.
Yeah, dragon's
I'm gonna
blood.
be making more tomorrow.
Yeah, I
I'm
usually
running
go
low.
and get dragon's blood. Honestly, I went and I try to go and take a chance on some of them every now and then. Fucking chocolate is great. Okay.
Ooh, there's chocolate?
Well, I don't
think
know
you've
if there's
gotten
any
chocolate,
more,
maybe.
but yeah.
I still have some.
Okay, yeah.
I made it because there's a lot of people requested it.
Dude,
I gotta buy me some chocolate.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I would. Oh, this is so fucking racist. I would almost tell you to I would tell you to do a lot of chocolate and sell it to black people. All right, because it goes really well with cocoa butter. I'm telling you, that's one of the main issues that comes with having cocoa butter lotion is that whatever soap you use and then you try to use cocoa butter doesn't smell right. But since I've been using this bar of chocolate,
Well, cocoa is what they use to make chocolate, so it would work because guess what, Stefan? It's all connected.
Yay! It's all connected. Yeah, I only use man-to-man soap. Every Father's Day and every one of my dad's birthdays, I always buy more from them because they all like it.
And it lasts.
If you come into my house, the only soap you'll find is man-to-man, with the exception of the soaps that the girls use, and even then, they'll use. I have some of the bars for them too. It's great.
And don't forget, you can also get lip balm.
I haven't tried the lip balm.
I haven't
yet.
tried it yet either.
Oh, I finally my test sample that when I was first doing it, it lasted 8 months.
There you go. I would definitely tell y'all as someone that has used man-to-man soap quite a lot. I would imagine that the lip balm is fantastic. I don't ever need lip balm anymore. I drink shit tons of water and I moisturize. So, but yeah, there's that. Mason, you got anything you want to say?
I'm trying to make a comic book. My goal right now is to have the roughs done by FanX, which the roughs is something that you show an editor where it's professional enough to where they can tell what you're doing, but they can still get rid of stuff. You know, so like if I need to improve whatever, I can scrap the entire thing and make another one. And so I'm trying to make a traditional 32 page it's like superhero floppy by FanX, and everything's going great. I'm trying to post weekly on my Instagram at, I think it's garcat_DH, I think. And yeah, trying to post like comic book updates, and eventually I'd like to make manga, but I'm starting out slow with a little more of a comics funny style. But
so Mason,
yeah,
what
it's
you're
pretty fun.
saying is that we now also need to go and get you your own website, so that way you can actually put your work up there and keep it, and then possibly be able to make a future of it there. That's 100% what you're saying, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
That you're not just going to go and give it to someone else that is already an editor or artist or something. You're gonna join the ranks, right? You're gonna join the ranks, right?
Yep.
Good.
You better share some with me at Bonsai.
Well, it's not going to be in like a giving away state. It's going to be, because I met Peter David, Alex Silvelk. I can't pronounce his last name. I'm so sorry if you're watching this, which there's no way that you are. And I've met like the UN twins and bunch of people like that. And they've been giving me a lot of help with like stuff I got to edit. So I'm only trying to get to like the most professional thing that can still be edited. Because if it was all finalized work, then they'd be like, oh, well, you suck at this. I wouldn't be able to fix it. So it's not going to be like a giveaway state, but if I see you in person, you can read the roughs. And maybe that'll be a Kickstarter one day.
Cool.
Baby steps.
All right. Then there's that. Thank you guys for joining episode 213. We will be back soon with another episode. And to that end, we will talk to y'all later.
Goodbye,
Take off your
friends.
pants.
Don't keep those on.